Yo, I'm about to do it one more time to his mind. His man Prince is such a fuck. Yo, Prince, I ain't got no respect for you right now. And I'm gonna let you know that. I ain't got no fucking respect for you. You know what I'm saying? So much you on the Henny and all that. But you was just, you had your fucking pom-poms on for this nigga. I like that. That's why I'm gonna bust his ass for all the bullshit you doing, nigga. He made me do this to you, Dell. Fuck you.
And move the ball downfield.
Now ready to get us started, the punter, Drew Kaiser. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First and 10, McNabb. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
They're going to look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now McNabb. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now a first down throw. McNabb drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll run. Tomlinson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
I'm not playing with you, boy. I'm not playing with you, boy. What do you mean, Dell? Let's turn up. Fuck both of y'all niggas, B. I'm going to beat the shit off. I'm going to beat the skin off that nigga dick. That's what I'm going to do.
Score 7-0. Anderson now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. There he goes, left side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
The fuck I do? Huh? This is the fuck I do, JP. You ain't no cop, JP. You ain't no cop. Hey, yo, JP. Where you at, boy? Huh? I'm gonna demolish this nigga, B, because you got a big motherfucking mouth, and you put a battery in this nigga back. So I'm gonna show you how you beat a nigga. I know he wanna quit right now. Huh? I know he wanna quit right now. You see what's going on, Yogi? Busting this nigga asshole right now. Wide open. Fuck out of here.
Up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the Steelers set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the toss, here's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at the spin. He takes this for 3 to the 29. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a 1st.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Let's go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, DeMarcus Ware. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Oh, hey, yo, nigga say, yeah, that ball is hot as a motherfucker. Get that shit out my hand, Billy. Billy, get that ball out my hand. Piece of shit, nigga.
What reason? What's going on out there? It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call him an extension.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Cameron Hayward able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Now it's McNabb. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time.
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Oh, shit. Yo, look at this thing. Yo, he's fucked up right now. He's fucked up right now. JP, where you at? JP, where you at? Make him bleed, right? JP, where you at? Where you at? Make him bleed? Where you at? Huh? This nigga's at Dunkin' Donuts right now, B. Huh? Give me a fucking 12-pack of glazed donuts, nigga. Bum-ass motherfucker. Exposed you.
Anderson now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Ben going to give it to Williams. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Roethlisberger with a give. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
Jack 16. Monday.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Let's go, let's go. Show that bench where he should go. King, King. Switch. 8.
Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. And James has it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jesse James from 21 yards away. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The punter Kaiser now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw, McNabb. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's McNabb. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now back to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the second half here with Williams. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Give me that.
Well, I get
Give
what
me
he was
those.
trying to do.
Give me that.
Moving to his right
Fucking bum.
and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack, but most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run. Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll run. It's Tomlinson. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Oh, my God. That looks so purty. Hey, yo, J. Potts, that look purty. Hey, Potts, that looks so purty. Huh? Hey, yo, JP, where you at, you fuck? Where you at, nigga? Oh, you hit his seat up, right? You don't see this? You see this? You bum-ass nigga.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Buying time to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The fuck you doing, boy? Huh?
For two reasons.
What you doing, boy? Huh?
Your
sister's like Scooby Snacks out there. Bum bitch.
There was a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
You gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They run it again with Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you. Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Out of the gun, McNabb. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. McNabb. This is caught. It's Cooks. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Tackle made by K1 short.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Again, it's Williams. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They're in a pretty good spot right now.
Hey, yo, this is how I treat you, man. I make you suffer. I make you bleed slow. You know what I'm saying? This is how I do you right here, boy. You trash. Alright? You trash. Your man pissed me off tonight. See what happened when he pissed me off? Tell the nigga to be quiet. I might have fucking let you score a little more. You know what I mean? 8 motherfucking quarters, you got in the end zone once. That's it. One time. Alright? Fucking trash, man.
And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Fuck, man. This is it. This is it. Huh? It's over, B. Huh? How you like this? Bleed slow. Huh? You like it? Ah, Bumbeach! It's over, B. 2 in a row. 25 cents. Quarter waters. In the building. Let's go, baby!
This game's over.
Good game, Dell. Or whatever that was.
Good
shit.
To share a booth with you. I have to say,